Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. If you just found us, welcome. We're so happy you're here. In this episode, we move to Thousand Trails, gateway to Cape Cod, and we take you to my favorite state park, Myles Standish. That and more is all coming up right after this.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Good morning. Today is a travel day. It's our last day here at Canoe River Campground, so we are traveling just down the street to Rochester, Massachusetts, which is about 40 minutes. It's going to be our first experience at 1,000 Trails. So I don't think we mentioned it in the past, but 1,000 Trails, we actually got our free membership when we bought this camper from Pete's RV in Plainville, Massachusetts. So I don't know if it's a Jayco thing or if it's a Pete's RV thing, but either way, we got a free one-year membership, and this is the first time we've actually got a chance to use it because there's only a couple around us, and this one in particular is close to Cape Cod. It's called Gateway to Cape Cod. So all summer long it was completely booked up. So in the one in Sturbridge we tried to get into for a little bit of time too, and I think that their maximum length is somewhere around 30 feet. So we were too long to be fit in there. So it's our first time going to 1,000 Trails. I can talk more about that later on in a different video. But it's only a 40-minute drive, so we're just going to get tanks emptied, roof cleaned off, and then we'll get hooked up and get over there. So we'll see you guys on the road. All right, so we are ready to get out of here. We're all hooked up, just waiting for Jasmine to move some things around in the inside the camper, safe for travel. But we had a great time here at Canoe River in Mansfield, Massachusetts. It's one of the closest campgrounds you can get to Boston, so it's right out. Right, you guys saw we're right on the train line, so easy in and out into the city. And I think it's one of the lower price campgrounds in the area too.
And also, right, do you want me to watch you or anything, or?
No, I think we're good.
Camera,
I'm gonna back up. Yeah, you can record.
Record while I'm in the car or outside the car?
Outside. If you want to go back, doesn't matter. No.
With this one?
We've done it before.
No.
And the camera's room. It's fine.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, we had a great time here. It's one of the closest campgrounds you can get to Boston. I think it's one of the most fairest prices too. Close to the T. So we had a great time. We have no complaints about this place. I think we'll definitely be back again some point next year. So let's
yes, for sure.
Yeah. Let's get.
Keep following us, please.
Definitely keep following us.
Please. That would be nice.
Yeah, so let's get buckled in and let's get out of here. 1,000 Trails, here we come. Afternoon, guys. So as you saw, we are at a new campsite. So we are at 1,000 Trails, gateway to Cape Cod. This is our first 1,000 Trails experience, and so far it has been awesome. We got this membership. I think I mentioned it. We got it for free when we bought our Jayco from Pete's RV. I think it was a Jayco thing, but it could have been a Pete's RV thing. But it's the first time we got to use it, and if they're trying to sell us on Thousand Trails, they're doing a pretty good job at it. This is a really nice campground. So anyway, today, yeah, as you guys know, I like to try to bring you guys to places that are close by to each campground that we're at. So today we're going to one of my favorite places to hike, which is Myles Standish State Forest. It's in Plymouth/Carver, Mass. It's a huge state forest. It kind of encompasses both those towns. I believe the headquarters is in Carver, but I could be wrong about that. But today we're going to do a hike that I've never done, which is it's a easy hike around the pond, a 2.5 mile hike around the pond closest to the ranger station at Myles Standish. So I'm excited to see it for the first time. I'm excited that Jackson and Jasmine are both here with us today. So let's get over it. And by the way, it's only it's a 10-mile drive, so 20-minute drive from here. So we're super close by, and you can spend. I've been hiking there for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I think I've covered maybe, at this point, maybe 85% of it. Again, I'm doing this for the first time, so that tells you how big this state forest is. And usually, at least the trails that I've picked in the past are very, they're very empty. Not many people are on them, which I love. So this one might be a little more popular because it is an easier trail and it is close to the ranger station. But you can explore this place up and down. If you're here for a week or 2 weeks, you can go to the state park every day and hike a different trail and see different things. It's a beautiful forest. So I'm excited to show it to you guys. So we'll see you guys when we get there.
Later.
So one thing I forgot to mention to you guys was that this state park, there's no fee to park. There is one lot, I shouldn't say that. There is one lot that you have to pay, and that's to use the pond. So that's our day use area. There's a swimming pond here that you can use. That one does have a fee. But all the other lots that are in this state forest are free to use. Some of them are seasonal, so if you are here in the off season, some of them might not be open. But I've been here, sorry, I took his nose, we're here, and he's excited. I've been here all times of the year. I've never had a lot that's closed. They only close them, I feel like, when there's snow on the ground. They don't plow all of them, but if there's no snow, then they're pretty much open. So you can come to the state park for free. That's a little different than the last one we were at. We were at Borderland last time we went hiking with you guys, and that one did have a fee. But this one is free for in-state, out-of-state, doesn't matter. Just get here, find a spot in the lots, and you'll be good. Definitely look at a trail map before you come here because it is so large. Find out what trails you want to do and find the lots closest to those trails, and you'll be better off for it. All right, so let's get on the trail. I'm super excited. All right, so as you guys just saw, there is hunting allowed in the state forest basically all year. Right now it's October, it's deer season. But there are certain sections of the forest that are hunting, so not all the sections. The one we're doing today is not in the hunting section. But so if you are coming out here during hunting season, just make sure you're wearing orange, some kind of orange blazes, so that way people can see you. So it's deer and, I want to say it's deer and
Fox.
No, it's deer and bird, quail. There you go, quail. Right now it's deer season, so definitely have on your orange. If you are coming here in the fall and you you're going to be hiking in the sections that are that's allowed. So the map says to follow blue blazes, but apparently that's what they mean. Blue blazes to me mean like a spray paint stripe on a tree or something. I haven't seen any of those, but I've seen these. It's a pretty well maintained path, so as long as you're going around the pond, you're doing the right trail. But just so you know, that's what they look like. in the truck.
Whoa.
That was a great hike. So I got 2.83 miles. Took us an hour and 50 minutes. Yeah. So 52 feet of elevation gains. Very easy, very flat hike, which this whole entire state park is very easy, very flat. We're really close to the ocean here, so there's not much elevation here. But it was a really good hike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. We all enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Even Tuka.
Even Tuka. Tuka's exhausted now. He's gonna sleep for the rest of the day.
I would say, but yeah, pretty much.
I think I gave you guys all the pointers that I have. As far as, there is something, ticks are really prevalent here in the state park. So just check yourselves for ticks. Wear bug spray or with DEET to keep them away from you, especially if you're not wearing long pants. But even this time of year, they're still pretty prevalent. We found one on Tuka. Luckily, he's treated for it, but humans are not for some reason. So use DEET if you can. Other than that, for wildlife, in this entire state forest, I've come across more snakes than anything. So if you're afraid of snakes, just keep your eyes on the ground. But I guarantee you, they'll run away from you before you get close to them. And I've seen a coyote here once, but that's it. So there's really not much in deer. I've seen a lot of deer here as well. So as far as wildlife goes, or I should say, as far as predators go, there's not a lot, but there's a lot of cool, other wildlife to see around here too. Beautiful time of year, fall, but I say come here in the summer. One thing I was hoping to see for you guys, in this state park, it has a unique feature called frost pockets. Frost pockets they're usually kind of what it sounds like. They're kind of down in a little valley, and the shrubbery is very low. And what frost pockets are is that they when the temperature rises during the day, they will stay cooler for longer. And then when the temperature drops at nighttime, the frost pocket will stay warmer longer. So in the summertime, I'll hike and I can feel a temperature difference between between a few feet of elevation, but once you're in that pocket, you can feel it, and you can see all the shrubbery is nice and low. So there is a trail called the Frost Pocket Trail, and on that trail, you'll see a whole bunch of them. So if you're interested in seeing something like that, definitely follow that trail. I think it's very unique to here. Something I think you see a lot, they say, in the Arctic tundra. That's what it reminds people of. So if you've been to Alaska or something like that, maybe you've already seen things like this, but if not, Massachusetts has them, which is pretty cool. So we're going to go back to the campground. Jackson and I have to go to Cub Scouts tonight. I have to get a haircut before we get on the road finally. We're leaving here in just about a week. A week tomorrow, we're out of here heading south. So super excited for that. So we'll see you guys next time.
To Texas.
Yes, sir. See you guys next. All right, so Jackson wanted to stop real quick. So this is kind of unique to New England. We have in this part of Massachusetts is cranberry country. So Ocean Spray is down here in Middleborough. This is Carver, Plymouth. This area all has a lot of cranberries. So let me just turn you guys around real quick. They are harvesting cranberries as we speak, which is really, really cool. So taking those big nets, pushing all the cranberries together. So usually
those are all cranberries in that truck.
Okay, those are all cranberries in the truck right here.
Wow.
Get you guys over here.
See your cranberries?
Oh, cool. All cranberries. There's all cranberries there. So they're bringing them into that truck there, and that truck is going to load up that big truck we just saw. And Ocean Spray is behind us. So pretty cool. We get to see the cranberry harvest. So usually what these bogs here. So all these bogs that you see throughout here. There's some more over there, and that one's actually a good example. They're all dry. And what they'll do is they'll fill up these bogs, and the cranberries will rise to the top. They'll scoop them all up, and they will make your cranberry juice and your cranberry sauce for the holidays. So pretty cool.
Getting ready.
Very unique to this part of Massachusetts. As you can see, we are on the move again. Depending on your Thousand Trails membership, you can only stay in one park for a certain number of nights. In our case, it was 14. We moved 20 minutes down the street to the Boston Cape Cod KOA in Middleborough, Massachusetts. Good morning, guys. Today is finally the day. We are getting out of Massachusetts and slowly heading down south. So finally, after 4 months of being stationary here in Mass, moving around a little bit from campground to campground, and then of course our road trip that you guys saw, we are actually officially going to be on the road and out of Massachusetts. So we are very excited. We're reaching checkout time, so I'm kind of in a rush to get out there and finish up what we got to do. But we'll see you guys on the road. Our first stop is going to be Pennsylvania to see some family, which is pretty cool. Part of why we wanted to do this RV life is to be able to move around and see family in different areas. So it's really cool that our first stop is going to be with family. So we'll see you guys out there, but super excited. All right, guys, we're in the truck. Jasmine just did our circle check, and we're ready to go. It's 11:30, much later than we wanted to get out of here. I like to get out of here I wanted to get out of here at 9, but we had a late night last night. Last night was Halloween. We spent it with a lot of family.
Stayed longer than we expected.
Yeah, and it was hard to say see you later because we knew we weren't going to see them for a while. So we didn't get home till late, didn't get to bed till late. So we got getting on the road late, but got about 5.5, 6 hour drive ahead of us, and we'll get there when we get there. So that should be fun. So we stayed at the Boston Cape Cod KOA. This is the second time since you guys have been watching us that we've stayed here. Love this campground. Obviously didn't get to enjoy it. You okay? God bless you. Obviously didn't get to enjoy it because we were out and about the whole time. But it was always a good stay. Always. All right, here we go. We are getting out of here. Oh. There we go. Yeah, but always a good time when we stay here. God bless you again. I don't know what's going on with you. But definitely happy to be on the road. So, all right. Here we go. So we got to our site here at Lehigh Gorge Campground in Whitehaven, Pennsylvania. It was a 350-mile trip. We left this morning, as I said, around 11:30. And we got here around 8:30, 8:45, about 8:30. But we're all set up now. It's 9:15 now, so we're gonna call it a night. Much longer trip than we had originally planned for. It's supposed to be a 5.5, 6 hour drive. We did stop for probably half an hour for lunch, but it was just pocket of traffic after pocket of traffic after pocket of traffic. Kind of what I expected, taking 95. That's why I wanted to leave earlier so we can get through that pockets, or maybe avoid the pockets. But if you're ever traveling 95 north or south, once you hit Connecticut and you hit the 3 major cities in Connecticut, New Haven, Stamford, and Bridgeport, and then also, of course, then you got to go to New York City as well. In this case, we took the Como Bridge on 287, or 287, I think it was. And that was traffic the entire time, so it was just a lot of traffic. But we're here safely, without incident, and we're set up. So thank you, God, for the travel mercies. But we're going to call it a night. Hopefully give you guys a nice panoramic of this campsite in the morning. We're in the pull-through site. And hopefully give you a little tour of the campground as well if we have time. But tomorrow is definitely for family first, so if we don't have time to give you a tour, I apologize in advance, but I will definitely take a video of the campsite for you guys. So we'll see you guys in the morning or maybe on Sunday. Later. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share with anyone you think would enjoy it as well. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. It would mean a lot to us. Next week, we continue our trip south with our next stop being Natural Bridge, Virginia. Until then, God bless, stay safe, and have a wonderful new year.